So one of the biggest deals in spreading the word at Recycled Fish is live events. And there's all kinds of live events we could do. We could be at a sports show. So we might do, here's a great example. We're the official conservation partner for the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Expo. So we're there every year and they comp the space to us. Or Scott Decker over in Ohio is going to do some sports shows. We can show up at sports shows. We can show up at like game feeds. We can show up at all kinds of live events, and they oftentimes want to give us space. Our Angler Appreciation Nights are events that we create. That's another example of a live event. We have a couple of fishing tournaments and derbies. We show up at all kinds of fishing tournaments and derbies through our partnership with the Dick's Sporting Goods, like the Toyota Texas Bass Classic, or our On Ice Tour, where we go to a whole bunch of those kinds of live events. So we can show up at fishing events. And then there's stuff like community events that we can show up at. We do a thing with World O Water, which is a celebration of clean water in Omaha, and we do Waterfest in Lincoln, Nebraska. So there's events like that we can do. And then there's live events that are more like speaking at the Rotary, or speaking at the Sportsman's Club, or speaking at a like a bass fishing club meeting or something like that. Those are kind of live events too. So those are some examples of live events. Basically, as an ambassador, one thing that you can do is identify those events, find the organizer and say, hey, I've got this nonprofit cause. I'm a volunteer, I'm an ambassador for the cause. We'd love to have space at the event. Is that something we could work out? And then it's a matter of pulling off the event. So to pull off the event, there's basically 3 components to every live event. We want to have visual representation, so a banner, a table cover, stuff like that, so people can immediately see, oh, that's recycled fish. And then we want to have an engaging thing. I think there's nothing worse than just a stupid card table with a stupid table cover on it and somebody standing there just like handing out literature, because nobody cares. But if we have an engaging, interactive, immersive, experiential game that people can do, so we have like our drop in the bucket game, or a spin wheel, or maybe a casting thing, or something people can put their hands on and have a memorable experience. Maybe we're taking photos and printing it for people on the spot. There's all kinds of experiential tools that we have, and we got to use one of those at every live event, unless it's like speaking at a bass club. But even then, I'll ask questions and give away prizes. So we try to have something interactive with every live event. And then we have a call to action. So we've got a graphical representation, we have an engaging experiential thing, and then a call to action. Usually that's, would you like to take the Sportsman Stewardship Pledge? They take the pledge, they get their stewardship kit, or we're selling safe angling kits, or we're doing something of that nature. We're getting them to do something. And like I said, more often than not, that's getting them to take the Sportsman Stewardship Pledge. But it can be customized to the event. It might be a lake cleanup, or it might be a million other things that's specific to your area and what needs to happen there. So there's a quick little rundown on live events. It's one of the biggest things you can do to help move the cause forward, is to show up for us at live events. Oh, and here's how we do that. We send you an event in a box. So you get this event in a box kit. More information on that in this little chapter of the training. Thanks.